Hey guys, it's Christian Singh here, back from CNH Small Engine again. I'm making a video. I'm up at my camp here this weekend, Easter weekend. I'm up here on Saturday afternoon, and this place needs a lot of work up here. The whole property needs to be completely raked up, and I got about 9% of it done up here for it. And you can see the entrance to our place up here. It's Camp Caljamaid on the side. You can see right there, that's Candy, Jeff, Marie, and Denton. That's why it's called Camp Caljamaid right there, because that was made probably back in, I don't know, I think back in the late 70s, I think, here for that sign right there for it. And this is the road that we come into our cabin up here. There's the one side, and here's the other side out there for you as well too. And we actually have two entrances up here. You get one. You can go around the horseshoe, or you can just go down the other side over here for it. Going down the longer side over here is it'll take shorter time rather than going around the entire horseshoe around here, because there's a whole road. It basically loops around the entire property. I'd say there's a few hundred acres up here at least, to say at least, because our property is over 10 acres up here for this. And as I said before, there's just a sign right there for that. I had to chop up a bunch of wood over here today because there's a few trees that are all just basically laying over here and need to be cut up for that. This whole property need to be entirely raked up here. I had to clean up the whole upper half right here by the road and stuff like that all around there for that. And my mother did the bottom down by the fire pit down here. You see down there, she only raked up about 20 by 20 section down there, but I had to clean out the entire section all around down here for that. And I had to cut up some wood over here at the burn pile as well too. I basically raked up most of the leaves up here into the fire pit because they really needed to be burned down there for that. So we've got that all cleaned up. I got a bunch of wood up here chopped up as well too. They need to be chopped up all along here for that as well too. And it looks pretty good now up here. Looks nice and clean. There's hardly any leaves whatsoever for now, as I had to use the leaf blower. Let me see, leaf blower, riding tractor, the leaf blower rake, and the rake as well too, because it needed to be cleaned up really bad. We haven't done it up here this year yet. So I only got one big pile up right back there by those three trees right there. You see what the burn pile looks like down here now. It's still smaller, and had a big table in there as well too. Had to burn out that thing because it was getting pretty bad as well anyway. So yeah, it looks pretty good over here. I got all that stuff chopped up as well. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh, I got my Spetsnaz shovel over there. I almost forgot about that. I just threw it over there. Yeah, it looks pretty good around down here. There's a flag post right there, so you don't ram into the back of that stump down there. And here's the front part of the cabin right here as well too. And there's a side over there for that, and there's Simpson's cabin over there as well. Let's get a better picture over here. There's my truck. Let me go around over here on the other side. And there's all the bushes and shrubs and stuff like that. And there's our shed over there for that. There are boats, my grandpap's boat, my uncle's boat, the one facing upside down, or the white one, my grandpap's boat's the silver one. We still haven't got a new engine for that yet, because the old one took a shit back in '07 under the water pump. Basically quit pumping water as it should on there, and basically the engine locked up on it. It was like a 1953 Johnson Seahorse, and you're not going to be able to find any parts of those boat motors ever again anyway, because they no longer make them. Johnson supposedly out of business. They got basically eaten up by Evinrude and stuff like that. There's the bushes, and we got a bunch of lights around the outside as well too for the nighttime as well too. Here's the other side of the cabin over here. You can probably take a look at that right there as well. Looks pretty good. The new aluminum siding we put on about a decade ago at least. Got that all cleaned up. Here's the steps for going to the bigger porch out here, the screen porch. And there's where I didn't rake the leaves out. I basically raked them all on the side over here, except for a big pile of crap. There's always a big pile of crap right there, but that's nothing to be worried about. But bottom half of the yard, I didn't do anything down here yet. All I do is blow it straight down the steps we got down here as well too. And there's a back side right here for you as well too. And we all know, basically we own right that tin can. You can see that tin can straight ahead right down there. That's our property line with the Simpsons, because they screwed up when they drew the property lines around here, and basically it's our property lines butt up against our neighbors around here because of the crappy lines they drew up on here probably a few decades back. And that's basically mainly all the property right there for that. Here's our neighbor's property. He's not up here right now. They're probably not going to be up here for a while because of the weather and everything else. It's nice and warm here right now. It's about 70, 75. I got a slight breeze up here for that. I can probably get down the river down here and check it out. Haven't seen any kayakers up here today, but we had a bunch of bikers on the other side of the river over there, because that's a bike trail over there now, so you can basically take whatever you got. You got a small bike and riding bike and stuff like that. There's our steps that I didn't clean off completely yet because those leaves get really packed up underneath there for that. And there's the ducks over there, some kind of a duck flying out of there. They're always along these the coast, or along the shore down here as well too. These geese, ducks, muskrats. This is about everything you can find around here. We even had a beaver here a few years back. He actually ate one of the trees over here on the side, and it basically he basically felled the tree over there for that. And basically, if you don't know what fell the tree, it means basically the beaver chewed the bottom of the tree out, and the tree just fell over on its side for that. And you can see the water is pretty still high up right now. That rock straight over there that has like an oblong shape. I'm looking directly at it right now. That rock should be completely out of the water and probably below it about another 3 or 4 foot when the water is down. Right now it's still high. It got to drop about another, I say about 7 feet right there, because we had a lot of ice up here this past year, and it basically went right to the bottom of the steps down, and you can see those pipes down there right there for that. And that's basically how high it normally goes whenever we do have a lot of ice jams and stuff like that up here. A few years back, it actually went probably about halfway up these steps down here, and it was roaring past here. You could hear out our windows up here. It was like almost like a jet engine. I just like that out there. It was just flying past, and they actually had a few boats going past out there that were, I guess, broke loose from some guy's property, and there's a couple of speedboats going past that trying to chase them down and catch them back, because your speedboat might be worth $100,000, and you don't want to lose one of those out there for that. But that's basically a review of our property here. Let me spin the camera around and see what our front cabin looks like right here for you. There you go. That's the bedroom back there, and there's the screened-in porch as well too for you. And the water line right here goes out, or I should say the water detours. Sometimes we get a lot of rain up here, and some of the water has to go somewhere out there, and basically it just has to go down a little gully here out the sides right there for that, and just drain out. And that's basically everything we got around here. Let me go back up here. Now we do have a well on our property here, so we do have well water, but the problem is the water is not a great quality, to say the least. It has a lot of iron and salt and sodium and all that crap in there, because apparently whenever they're drilling it, probably about 3 or 4 decades back, they hit a I don't know what it was called, but they hit a line of salt or iron or something, and basically they drilled through it, and it got the water infected with the iron and stuff like that. So it's basically only worth if you're washing clothes, washing dishes and stuff like that, and taking showers. You do not want to drink the water because you'll get sick off it. All our neighbors have perfect water, but we got the bad luck for that. So that's what our whole property looks like around here, and it basically goes from the river straight up here with the big trees with the light right there. It goes up, let me see, I'm trying to think, probably about half a mile, quarter mile, something like that. I don't know exactly, but it goes straight up here, and it's basically shaped like a oblong trapezoid, and it tops out at the top of the hill up there, so you can basically walk from here up to the top of our property. It's going to take probably about a half an hour to do that, and I got my shooting range up there for about 50 to 75 yards shooting up there for that. Then that's where I shoot my gun up here whenever I want to do like full auto or full semi-auto, if you want to call that, for that. So that's a basic review of what we got here. Anybody wants to leave any comments, whatnot, stuff like that, any questions we may have, just drop me a line here or just leave me a message here as well. I'll see you guys.